How you doing? Stevie here, and welcome to video number 2 in our series here. In the last video we explained the importance of the shamrock in your life and how it can make the difference. This video here is absolutely key because understanding what we're going to share here is the difference to living your life in drama and pain or moving towards your dream, your goal, your high objective and your mission. So we explain this here very simply through a little simple thing called the roller coaster. Because you know in your life, sometimes you've got those ups and sometimes you've got those downs. When you've got those ups, it can be very, very exciting. When you've got those downs, it can be very, very scary. Well, normally in life, this is what happens to most people, and this is quite often, this happens to the masses. And I know if you're watching this video, you're a person that has ambition. You're a person that has goals, that has dreams, that has things that they really want to do within their life. And if you think about it, that's really what life's about. Life is about expression. It's about giving it every single salary thing that you've got. It's about creating the life that you want to create now, not just with yourself, but with the people around you, whether that be in your business, whether that be with your health, your rejuvenation, or whether that be in your relationship, no matter what it is. This is vitally important. And if you've felt the drama, which I'm sure you have, if you've been alive for a while, then this here is going to make it really clear for you how to avoid that drama and how to avoid that pain and ultimately achieve what it is that you want to achieve. So we call this here the roller coaster. So as I said, most people in life or in drama, their life can be up and it can be down, it can be down and it can be up and it can be up and it can be down. And most people are looking just to be, well, they're looking to feel well, they're looking to feel good. But the thing is there's much more greater stuff beyond good. There's great, there's amazing, there's wonderful, and then there's the life of your dreams. There's living your epic adventure. So what normally happens is in life, and we've found this before, is you can be really working really hard to get up to this level of feeling well. But if you haven't got a greater ideal or a greater goal beyond the old limitation or the old level, you just keep hitting this barrier. Up, down, up, down, up, down. And I don't know if you've recognised this pattern yourself in your own life or your own business, where there's a barrier, where there's a line, where there's something you've been looking to break through from, there's something you've looking to get to the next level on, but you seem to be stuck. Well, this here is the answer. The answer is to have a very clearly defined dream or a very clearly defined goal, something that is of your heart's desire. I like to call it a mission, something that you really want to go for, something that would make all the difference in the world and make you feel fully alive, something that would make you break out of this comfort zone in order to achieve a new reality. So whenever you have this goal, this dream, this ideal, and it's just not enough, I suppose, to have it. Whenever you are passionate about it, whenever you feel motivated by it, when you're excited about it, and it's something that you can't get out of your mind, out of your head, or out of your heart. So you've probably heard before, here's a personal development, I call it personal development myth. We don't do personal development here, by the way, but what we do is we break personal development myths. And here's one of the personal development myths. Visualization. And I know this is going to rock a few people's boats, okay? All you got to do is you got to sit down every day and just visualize it. Well, have you ever sat down and tried to visualize something? It can be quite difficult. Now I want you to think about this. Have you ever fell in love? Well, if you've ever fell in love, and I'm sure you have if you're a human being, if you've ever fell in love, you didn't have to sit down and visualize about it. It was a constant. You were constantly thinking of that person. They were constantly in your mind. You couldn't get them out of your head. And it's the same thing when something is of your heart's desire. It's a constant. It's always there. And once you have that constant and it is always there in your mind, it's omnipresent. You can't get out of your head. There's nothing you can do. It becomes an obsession. Then you must go for it fully and truly. And that's what I mean by a dream. By a dream or by a vision or by a mission. And at Team Stevie J, if you don't have your vision, if you don't have your mission, if you don't have your dream, that's something that we help you with, because sometimes we just got to get you out of this mire of up and down. So once we have this dream, this mission, you become fueled by it, and when you're fueled by it, there starts to be created a clear path. Now, just because there's a clear path, that doesn't mean you're going to sail all the way to the life of your dreams, does it? Because you know yourself it doesn't work like that. Sometimes you can be sailing up here after you've broken through the limitations and you've committed yourself fully 100% to the goal, to the dream, to the idea. You see, we're always quite selective of who we work with on a one-to-one basis, because we must know that they must have that ambition, they must have that fuel, and they must have that drive in order to get to that higher ideal or that higher dream. And we also know by coming together as groups of people, we encourage each other, as in together everyone achieves more. As encouraging each other, the energy comes up and the passion gets fueled, the mission gets fueled, and it's much easier for you to go for it. Support's very important, I'm sure you'd agree. So sometimes when you're going off here, and oftentimes when you're going off here and you're heading towards the life of your dreams, you can very easily fall off, right? And normally what happens is somebody can get up here and they hit a roadblock, bump, and they can fall off. And they can fall off this very thin line. And when they fall off, they could fall all the way down here, back into the drama, back into the pain. And it could take them a long time then again. For example, think of the last recession that we had. It took many people a long time to get back out of here, cycling for a long time in this area. But what we have here at Team Stevie J is we create a safety net. What that safety net is made up of is that safety net is made up of understanding. That safety net is made up of tools. That safety net is made up of people who are coaches. That safety net is made up of community. Other people going for it. Other people understanding. And if someone falls off here, going for the goal of their dream, and they're part of Team Stevie J, they hit this safety net, which is a trampoline, and they bounce back up again, on track to the life of their dreams, the business of their dreams, the relationship of their dreams, the health of their dreams. And that's the way it is. So, hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you understand it. If you have any questions about it whatsoever, fire them in, and we would love to answer them. We'd love to hear from you. We're Team Stevie J. We're here to serve you. We're doing an event in the Armagh City Hotel on the 9th of November. If you'd like to check that out, we'd love to see you there. Keep her lit. Remember, as James says, the only way is up.